Nigeria has convicted nearly 400 Islamist militants following mass trials held this week in the capital Abuja. The prosecutions are part of a series of trials involving Boko Haram and Islamic State West Africa Province, or ISWAP, suspects that started in 2017 with more than 2,000 defendants. Louisa Olaniyi, our correspondent in Lagos, filed this report.
Nearly 400 people have been sentenced in Nigeria for links with militant Islamic groups following mass trials. The convicts were given sentences ranging from 5 years to life imprisonment after linked to Boko Haram, or a rival splinter group, the Islamic State West Africa Province. The trials came at a time when the government is under intense pressure to curb rising insecurity in Africa's most populous state. Security forces are battling multiple armed groups, from militant Islamists to separatists, and kidnapping for ransom gangs. Boko Haram launched an insurgency in the northeast of the country in 2009. Killing tens of thousands of people and displacing more than 2 million, aid groups say. In early April, the US urged its citizens to reconsider traveling to the country because of the deteriorating security situation.
JAS is strong, maybe not majorly as strong as the Islamic State, by which the Nigerian military is heavily focused on, but they're actually strong in their own right for them to move away from only soft targets that they have been known for, which caused the split between the Islamic State West Africa Province and JAS in 2016, to be so formidable that they could not only attack hard targets, just like the Nigerian army bases, they could also attack soft targets in a city which many people thought to be safe enough for the Nigerian military to push the insurgents out.
More than 500 suspects were put on trial in the Federal High Court in the capital Abuja on charges of either taking part in attacks or supporting the militants through funding, supplying arms, or giving logistical support. On April 10th, judges convicted 386 of them, while 2 were acquitted, 8 were discharged, and the cases of 112 suspects were adjourned. 5 of the accused had pleaded guilty at the start of the trial to charges that included selling livestock, supplying food and information to the militant groups. The US had carried out airstrikes in northern Sokoto state on Christmas Day to target a militant Islamist group known as Lakurava, after President Donald Trump alleged that Christians were being persecuted in Nigeria. The government denied Trump's claim, saying that people of all faiths and no faith were victims of violence.
Nigeria has secured the conviction of 386 Islamist militants in one of its largest coordinated terrorism trials, a move praised by the United States as a step toward justice and accountability. Authorities also released a list of 48 suspects linked to terrorism financing, signaling a broader crackdown on extremist networks. The government says the mass trials aim to clear long-standing cases and strengthen enforcement. But reactions are mixed. Some Nigerians call it mere propaganda as attacks persist, while others see it as a sign that justice is finally being served. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olaniyi, WION World.